Hello, good morning. I'll take anything ending in egg and cheese, please. I got a letter on the internet, and it sounded like this when I read it in my head. I'm an 18-year-old student with virtually no money. I would like to ask a girl on a date. What do? Well, off the top of my head, I would say get a job, use more words when you're asking questions. Truth is, you don't need $1 million to have a fun date as a teenager. You need a Netflix account and sleeping parents. There's always fun, free stuff to do outside. Find some water and walk around it. People like that. Beaches, lakes, everywhere when snow melts. You can go hiking to avoid paying for gas, because if you're driving around town and your car just kind of eventually comes to a halt because you're out, and you look at her and you say, well, I guess this is it, then she's gonna know that you don't have any money. How about making dinner for her from stuff that you grew yourself? It takes months of planning. Are you both students? Why don't you study together? You have to do it regardless. You could just be next to someone you like while you're at it. That way you could say really cute, slick things like, oh, did you know that in 1842, your eyes? That'll work. I was always just a big fan of making out. That doesn't cost anything. You just have to make sure the other person wants to do that too, and then you're good to go. Plus, it's a great time killer if you don't have a ton of other ideas. You'd be surprised how easy it is to spend a few hours connected to somebody else's mouth. It's disgusting, but it feels interesting enough to not stop. Got it. You take her someplace and you start talking to her, right? And you ask her some crazy question like, what are some of your favorite things to do? Then you make a list of those things, and then you pick the freest things, and then you do that. Also, definitely get a job. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely remainder of your day. I want to say thank you to my good friends at Bombas, okay, for sponsoring this video. I was never picky about socks. I always just figured that if my feet were covered in fabric, I'm good. Then Bombas happened to send me these socks, and I feel like since then, my feet know what it's like to be on a first-class trip somewhere, and now they're too good for anything else. Get over yourself, feet. Now, there are several reasons why these socks are way better than regular socks. One, they're designed to stay up all day if you're into that kind of thing. They reduce odor if you got them stank feet, and they're great for athletes, which includes me, because I've been falling off a lot of skateboards recently. Bombas also taught me that the #1 requested item in homeless shelters are socks, so every time you buy a pair, they donate a pair to the homeless, and they've already donated over 300,000 pairs of socks. If you want to check them out yourself, you can at bombas.com/FoulZone. If you use the code FoulZone20, it gives you a couple bucks off. Thank you again for watching. I make new videos every Tuesday and every Friday. I'll see you on the next one of those. The podcast that comes out every Monday, I'm gonna dance off. It's a dance-off, dance-off.